Lesson 1, the Russian alphabet and you. I'm kind of a student of the ancient world. My background is in Latin and Greek. And so it's interesting to me to see how the alphabet developed. It actually started out in Egypt, and they started borrowing hieroglyphs to make a Semitic alphabet. And then that became, it's a long story, but that later became the Phoenician alphabet, which then the Phoenicians shared with the Greeks. And then that's where Russian comes in, right, Lucille?
A lot of the Russian letters are borrowed directly from the Greek alphabet.
There was this older alphabet called Glagolitic. I think that's how you pronounce it. But then eventually that got replaced by the Cyrillic alphabet, which is, as Lucille just said a moment ago, it's largely based on the Greek alphabet. But they had to add a few letters in because they were trying to represent the Slavic languages, and the Slavic languages had certain sounds in them that the Greek alphabet couldn't represent with the Greek letters.
Certainly they would have had to add in the "uy," but I need Sergey to pronounce that correctly.
That's always a difficult one.
Yes.
I think for people to learn as a second sound.
Yeah, that
language.
one's definitely a unique one.
So to make a long story short, the Cyrillic alphabet is mainly the Greek alphabet, but with extra letters. So if by chance you already know Greek, this will be easy for you because so many of the letters are just the Greek alphabet. In fact, Lucille, I remember talking to one of our consultants. I said to him, so a lot of the letters in the Russian alphabet are borrowed from the Greek alphabet, right? And he says, no, they are the Greek alphabet.
Right.
He wanted me to get it through my head that they weren't just borrowed from the Greek alphabet, they actually were the Greek alphabet. So there's a very strong connection as far as the writing system goes. There's a very strong connection between the Cyrillic alphabet and the Greek alphabet because that's what it's based on. So the big point for this lesson is that you, as a student of Russian, you have to learn the Russian alphabet. You have to learn the letters and the sounds they make so you can read it. And so over the next few lessons, that's what we're going to do. We're going to be teaching you the Russian characters and the sounds so that you can get started, as the title of the book says, get started with Russian.